Hello and welcome back to Spriteguard Plays HyperRogue. Today the goal is to get the Orb of Domination, and I believe we actually already have it, partially, yes, we have it unlocked, but we don't have it at full spawn rate. And so we are going to try and find ourselves a Dragon Chasms, and we are going to go slay some dragons, which is one of my favorite things in the game. And so we're going to have some fun with that. I have wandered into a mirrored land because I cannot tell the difference in color, but that's alright. Because if I really look hard, I can tell, and of course we can always point ourselves back at the diversity of lands that we have in this Crossroads Type 4. And so we will continue to do just fine and continue to hunt for that Dragon Chasms, and just in time for us to run out, we can re-up our Orb of Flash. And of course, we're going to have my legendary observational skills to deal with, but there we go. So that is the Dragon Chasms for us. So let's head in here and see if we can... First of all, we want to use the Orb of Flash somewhat tactically. So let's see if we can figure out a way to get near a bunch of these. That'll work. That'll get us 4 of them, which is a pretty good start. I'm not sure how many we need to kill in order to get 25. My personal best is 43. But you start getting a lot of fire elementals at that point. So we can use the Orb of Speed there to hit it twice. Let's see, so we now actually have golems available to us in the Dragon Chasms. That could be really interesting, could be really good or really bad, and we also have the Orb of Domination available. And we've got 2 of them now, so we have quite a few charges. So we can just jump onto its head and walk across it like this. Now, in order to get it to deactivate, we have to give it some directions. So we're going to tell it to move over there. And it has already attacked our golem, so apparently it's not going to listen. And it's still going to breathe fire on us. Ah, so that's right. When we step off of it, it becomes hostile. And we can't attack it while we have Orb of Domination active. Actually, let's see. What happened to... Oh, the elemental... Yeah. So the elemental, I didn't really see it, but it must have stepped up to the dragon, and then the dragon killed it. So we're just riding around on this until our Orb of Domination runs out, which I am totally okay with. We can try and have a little bit of an adventure. There's not a ton that we can do right now, unless we see another dragon. And so, that's something we can try. We can find out, is there... Oh dear, it's... Ah, we can send it after another orb. Actually, can we pick up orbs when, let's find out. Oh, so it will just breathe fire on spots that we tell it to attack. So let's tell it to actually go... here. There we go. So it looks like we're not going to pick up the orb. So that makes sense. It's kind of a little bit of a balancing effect. Though we could certainly, we could direct it over here. And we can't get that Orb of Flash, but it looks like we've got another one available to us. Let's pick up some more Orb of Domination, and then send it near this Orb of Flash. And see if we can pick that up. Ah, we've got another dragon coming. So let's pick up that Orb of Flash and see if we can use it effectively. So that'll set that off and do quite a lot of damage. And then we can use the Domination to get on top of this dragon and have it attack that one. And meanwhile, we can grab this Orb of Flash and use it to attack the tail of this dragon. However, in order to do that, we have to hit a wall. There we go. So this dragon is now... Oh, and there it goes. The other dragon has killed it for us. So that's really cool, but we have to wait for these fires to go out. And so our dragon has actually done a lot of work on this one for us. And we can use the Orb of Domination to work our way around and just give it instructions so that it will obey us, or it will go dormant like that, so that we can step off of it. And then we can just jump on its head again, and that's got us up to 16. It looks like there's one more for us. Let's see, can we have it attack that fire elemental? Yes. And it does a good job of it. Let's have it attack that one. And we do need to be watching our charges to make sure that we can jump off. Ah, but the fire elemental hit it first. So we will have it, let's see, if it goes there, then it should be able to... Oh no, the fire elemental did not go where I thought it would, because the fire elemental actually wants to attack us, not the dragon. But there we go, so we could actually just kite the fire elemental over to the dragon, instead of trying to have the dragon go to the elemental. So now I'm looking at, okay, there is a treasure under the dragon here. So can we get it to step off of it? Looks like it wants to protect it. But it'll protect us too. So yeah, it really doesn't want to step off of this treasure. I think that's the last treasure that we need. Now we're running out of charges. And so I actually want to chill here for a little while and basically run them down. And what I'm going to do is, once they get a little bit low, I'm going to step off of it. We have to give it an instruction in order to do that. And then we're going to step off of it and just try and swing around it, hopefully without summoning another dragon. Whoops. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a big mistake. Alright, so now it's run out, and we managed to survive. We only have a few more segments left to hit. And this one should give us quite a lot of treasure. There we go, there's another one. We have a fire elemental to deal with. That's not too bad. Let's see, we have another dragon coming up and another fire elemental. So now this is going to be difficult because of this chasm in the upper right. We're not going to be able to get around this dragon. And so without any orbs, let's see, we have an orb of teleport. That actually could work good things for us. It will, at the very least, give us some flexibility with maneuvering around this dragon. Okay. So that didn't work out how I wanted it to. We need to pay attention to charges. Now this is something that happened... Oh, hey, we can actually get these guys to fight again. There we go. So let's see if we can get these guys to kill each other. They're certainly working on it. Now I'm wondering, which one do we want to be standing on? Oh, we're out of charges. We're gonna get out of here. Re-up a little bit. And then, let's tell this one to head over this way. See if we can get it to attack this thing's head, because it looks like it's starting to wrap around there. We do want to watch our charges. Ah, the other dragon is going to attack us. Actually, it looks like we're safe while we're on the dragon, because I think it will hit the... I'm not completely sure. But it looks like we are safe from other dragons while we are on the dragon that we're on. And I'm going to set this dragon to move there. That might kill it. There we go. That killed it. So now I'm going to teleport over here. We might not actually be able to get any of those treasures. We can get this one. But yeah, these dragons are kind of surrounding the treasures that we wanted. But they're not that long, and so we should actually be able to get them out of our way, make our way around like that. And we can hit them away. Though not that effectively. And it looks like we're in a little bit more trouble than I would like to be in. So let's see. We have another orb of teleport here. We might be able to use this to get around the dragons. We want to make sure that we know we're going someplace safe. Someplace that we can escape from. We have another orb of domination that we can use. So that will actually let us backtrack along this dragon. We just need this one to... Let's see. So now we can teleport... Oops! No, we can... So you can't teleport onto an item, so we're going to teleport over here. And now we can start picking these up. And we've got some big stuff after us. We're out of Orb of Domination. Now I haven't really been paying enough attention to say for sure. Oh, we've got a bunch of teleport and some winter. That could be really handy. Let's see. Some flash. Flash, I think, is the most useful thing in this world. So we now can ignore fires. Which is not the most useful thing in the world, but... Ooh, we're not going to be able to use this Orb of Flash very effectively, are we? Yeah, that fire elemental just wasn't letting us in. Oh well. So yeah, the Orb of Winter isn't that easy to use. Let's see, Orb of Speed with the dragons, it seems like it would be useful, but it actually kind of ends up being more trouble than use. So I think now it's time to kind of go along the edge of the dragon chasms and see if we can farm up some orbs. Orb of Luck won't do anything for us. Orb of Storms might be helpful, though it looks like we're going to expend it, on that elemental. I don't actually know if it hits multiple dragon segments at once. Now we have Teleport and Domination. That has done... that combination has worked really well for us in the past. So now I want to see if we can summon a dragon before there's one. And we don't want to use up charges. And so, oh dear. So there's our teleport and our domination. But we need more than one dragon to really make this combo work, so I'm actually going to bail out and just work my way clockwise around the dragon chasms, kind of trying to find... Okay, so there's some flash, so that's really good. Let's see, that's some teleport. I'm not going to go after that, because we have some teleport right here. And so we can get in there. Oh, that I did not use that the way that I wanted to. See, we can re-up our teleport if we start running low. But we have Domination active, so we... Oops. That's odd. So the last time I was using Domination plus Teleport, the Domination would trigger before the Teleport. But that time, the Teleport triggered before the Domination, which is not anywhere near as useful. Now, I really doubt that this is... Ooh, Orb of Nature. That could be useful. Let's see what we can do with this. Now, not much because of that fire trail. So I don't know. The dragons, I believe the dragons are fireproof. But I don't think we're going to be able to make this work. So we can fight it at a distance with the Orb of Nature. Oh, so the Friendly Ivy does burn. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that's going to make this much less useful. But we have another Orb of Flash up here, and I think that's going to help us out a lot more, assuming we can get to where we want to go. And it looks like we're going to be able to do that. There we go, that did a lot of damage. So now let's work our way back, get the Orb of Winter as kind of a little bit of a fallback. Since we only have one oh, we have two dragons. Okay, so let's grab the Orbs of Domination here. And let's see if we can get these dragons to fight each other. Yeah, this is going really well. So this right here, this is why I love the Orb of Domination so much. There's just so much different stuff you can do with it. And we're actually running really low. We're going to run out of teleport before we run out of domination, which is less than ideal, but we can get down here and we can tell it to continue attacking you. And then we can just teleport to safety over here. Oh, nope. There we go. Teleport to safety over here and wait for our Orb of Domination to run out. And I don't want to accidentally step on the dragon, so I'm going to be more careful about that. Let's see, we can get an Orb of Life over here. That has not proven to be very useful. Alright, so now we can start fighting this dragon properly. There we go. So you can hit them when they're active, and they won't hurt you, which can make things a lot simpler. There we go. So now we just need to get to the head. And that shouldn't actually be too difficult. I don't actually remember if we got the tip of the tail. So we will find that out very soon. We did not. There's 2 more segments we need to get. And I may have done that less than wisely. There we go. So that's the last of that. Now we can use this Orb of Teleport to make it a lot easier to get to the head. And there's an Orb of Flash over there that looks like we're probably not going to use. There we go. And there's that. So, okay, so that should be the last 5 that we need once these fires burn out, assuming nothing stops us from gathering them. And so there's our 25. New achievement, Dragon Prince, collect 25 dragon scales. So the time I did the 43 run was in pure tactics mode. So that's why we got the achievement now. I thought I had gotten 25 in regular play, but I guess not. Now, I don't actually remember if the spawn rate in Hublands is affected by getting more than 25. But not really something I want to play with. We're going to use this Flash and this Domination as kind of a safety thing. We're just looking for a crossroads now. And then we're going to wrap things up. We have had a wonderfully adventurous time. And it looks like we can get a huge flash charge here, though we'll probably be forced to use it long before it runs out. But we can get some teleport charge as well. That will let us preserve the flash to some degree by teleporting out of trouble before we have to flash out of it. So we have another Crossroads Type 4. And I've lost track of... Oh, there it is. So that was not quite the way that I wanted to do it. So now we have some pretty cool stuff to play around with. And we're going to use it, so we're going to use it as effectively as we can. Which was not very effectively. But yes, now we are just looking for an Orb of Safety. Orbs of Teleport, of course, are going to be very, very good for us. So I want to make sure that this is on the Crossroads 4. It is. And so we can grab that. And so next time, I'm going to have to look at my notes, but we have basically all of the coolest things. I believe the next place we're going is the desert. We want to get the spice in order to unlock the Red Rock Valley. The long-ish term goal for this run right now is to ride a rock snake. And so we have pretty much everything set up to do that. Once we do that, who knows what. This has been a much longer series than I ever expected. And it's just been such an adventure. It's just been so fun, so much fun. I'm not even like thinking of the words for it, but I hope that you've been enjoying it too, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.